Streamolaf support un titre de hack démon à Exorcist.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you guys doing well. Welcome in, No Kisser. Hope you're doing well. Hope that was an easy fix. The fix was easy. I just asked. I found out what the problem was, thanks to Grok. And then it was because of PaperCD again. And then I said, screw it, I'm just gonna ask in the Discord for PaperCD. And they're like, oh yeah, one guy had this before basically, and then this is the fix. And the fix was easy. And apparently they're gonna try to get an actual fix in around in a week or so. But effectively it was because I'm using soft references and they're just losing that information. And so you just need to set it as a variable first and then use it if it's valid, and then we're good. Because it can get unloaded. So yeah, that's why. But theoretically, it's actually fixed. There were a few other bugs that we ran into for the devlog when I was recording it. So I want to take care of some of those. And then we'll move on to the thing that we're actually going to be focusing on this month, which is the AI. I'm looking forward to that. So, state trees and that good stuff. Setting up all the movement methods and, yeah, making it fully modular. That's the plan. Trying to think. Yeah. Also, if you guys haven't seen, I showed this off. Inside, this is the city. I can't believe it randomized 4 of these next to each other. I found it kind of funny. Yeah. Ooh, why are you the what? How did this happen? Okay, well, some things you gotta still fix apparently. How? No, but I'll turn off the depth of field. Yeah, it's working pretty well. I need to also probably make it so it doesn't go all the way to the end there. Yeah, what's going on here? Need to figure that out and get that fixed. Again here. Huh. Oh, it's because it's the starter end of a spline in those locations. That's probably it. Okay. We'll get that fixed for the tutorial. That's gonna be fine. Oh, it's actually looking pretty cool. Like, already, like, just with this, like, there's not much here, but it's already looking pretty cool. Is use the endpoint of the driveway spline and also road spline? It shouldn't. No. I think what's happening is the road spline like starts and ends like somewhere in the middle of these sections, and so it's also using the last point or the first point. But what it's doing is it's facing the next point in line, and the last point doesn't have something to look at, so it's just looking the wrong way. So really, you just need to get rid of that last point and then the one that's not facing the correct way. And then that will fix that problem, I think. Either way, like, I think it's working pretty well. Probably should use a little more distance between the cars as the minimum. Oh, yeah, this guy's like literally on his ass. Yeah, this one's bigger. Should probably make the distance bigger. Let's just make it 400 or 50. And I'll take care of the intricacies of it at a later point. Yeah, same thing here. I think it's because, I mean, can I just quickly fix that right now? I think it's because of this. Yeah, it's because of this look at. Yep. I basically just need to you know what we can try real quick? Self-pruning, remove dupe, no. No. Yeah, I need to take a look at this node, basically, is what's causing this. That's all. Let's look at. Yeah, it's going to the next point, but the last point has a problem. So, I mean, I'll figure it out. I have no idea what these do. Yep, anyway. I'll get it working for Sunday. But this is just a test. And honestly, it's working pretty well. As you can see, we have trees. We have lampposts. None of them are blocking any driveway. Right, there's some of them are close to the driveway, but they'll never be blocking the driveway. Right, like here. So overall, I'd say it's pretty good. You personally enjoy troubleshooting the issue? Good. That's a good mindset to have. Yeah. Stuff like this really, I think, really does work really well. I might have too many lights next to each other. They might need to be further apart, but that's going to be all controllable. So, anyway, let's load into the actual game. Sure, save. We have 5 things to fix. Hey, Amber, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. For light posts in front of one house might be a tad aggressive. Oh, there are a lot of in front of one house? Look, I haven't like dove into it. It's all based on like a distance. It should be all equal distance. I think that most there's like 2 based on the distance, unless the house is very big. But I haven't looked close enough. It's all controllable. It's fine. New plugins available. Do not care. It's probably PCGX talking about that. Okay, so let's start with fixing some things. Nothing absolutely major, but let's go here. The weapon display one. The weapon display one, I need to... Oh, actually, it's for the data table, isn't it? Is it weapon? No, it's the keyword stuff. Here. Fortify. Fortify is wrong here. It's not 1%. It's like 4%. So let me fix that, and all it is just the wrong info. So it is +4, -3. Decays 3% per second. There you go. Okay. That, done, fixed. Next one, meta pickups not updating when chosen. So this one was interesting. I don't know why this is, but let's see how it is in editor at least. Or it's gonna work just fine in editor. No? Okay, it does not work fine in editor. What happened? Why did he stop working? What happened? Sets the thing. Set meta pickup item. Oh, why am I doing 2 save games here? What? Well, that's just unnecessary. Just do 1. Set selected shard collectible and set meta pickup island. So what's going on here? Set meta. Just do a find all and then just open the thing that way. Although this takes a while, so maybe I should have done that. There it is. Okay. So what's going on with you? HUD reference. Set icon. Uh-huh. Is valid soft object reference. Is it failing here? Is that the problem? Not soft object ref in cooldown display. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of that's getting this to go away. I don't know why I printed it at the beginning. No, so it didn't print false. Or incorrect. It is doing this, right? No. What? Is it even doing set icon? I mean, I think I'm finding the problem. The problem is it's not even doing anything. No. What? Okay. So it's not doing... Why isn't this doing... Let's go... What? What's the problem here? Okay, what's going on? Where have I done something really stupid? Is this even triggering? Hold on. We're gonna find out nothing is triggering. Oh no, this is triggering. So hold on. Set meta pickup icon is not refresh. Oh, hold on. Could it be... It needs to be refreshed? Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing all right. What? What? Set selected shark collectible. What's on game mode? Hey, Kane, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Set meta pickup island. So why is why is this not working? Hey, Collider, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's going on? Why is nothing working now? Oh, this one has both. This one's working now. Oh, don't tell me. They work fine. I just have the radius of the E far too far compared to, like, you start seeing the E before you can actually integrate. If I move closer, it works just fine. God damn it. Okay, let's fix the bounce. Good job, me. Good job. There. Is it line up now? Oh, it's hard to tell with these things. No, why doesn't it line up? That is not 200. What? Why doesn't it line up? Well, can I change the thickness here, like 2? Why does that not line up? So 160 is 200 for whatever reason. Okay, so we need to do 160. And the other one's 200. Okay. Whatever. Great to remember when setting up multiple trigger buckets, have them the same size. That is a fantastic tip. I highly recommend people listen to you. I'm not going to because that seems silly. But other people should definitely do that. Mm-hmm. And then this needs to be there. Now it should line up. Yeah, it lines up. Okay. Good. Turn off the line thickness on these guys. And then things will be fine. I love it when I do stupid things. It's the best, isn't it? I don't know how I managed to not notice this one. Not a freaking clue. Okay. Now I bet if I come up to it, it'll be just fine. Okay. So I see the E and I can press it. I can press it. Why can't I press it already? I don't see the E. But why? But they light up. What? Oh, it's because oh, I know why. It's because it's based off of by radius. That's why it had it smaller. It's because my interact radius is what's triggering them, not me being inside of them. So, okay. In that case, I was sort of right before, but let's adjust. Just need to adjust the number. We'll try with 50 in this one. $75, 100, and that's probably enough tests. Basically, right when I click interact, it checks everything around me to what to interact with. And obviously, that is different than... So... I can already interact with this one before I go to E. Can't interact here. I can't... So this is probably the one that I want to do. This one right here. Can't do here. I can do here. Hold on. I can do here. No. So probably this metal one is what we want to go with. So that way, if it's diagonal... The problem is the interact, I think, on the character itself. I think that's really the problem. Let's take a look. Hey, Elbow, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. $125 radius. Let's make that like 75. Problem is, why is the interact thing freaking square? Yeah, so now it needs to be bigger. So now it needs to be probably around this size. So like 100, 110. Okay, let's do 110. What I need to do is probably change the way the interact works, or, well, I'll need to rethink this down the line. Or I need to check, you know what, we can check if we're within the container. That's what we can check. So I'll just check if we're overlapping. And if we're overlapping, then it should be fine. That's what we'll do. That's how we fix this. So we'll match the box size. And then goes back to where it was. Here on interact, is overlapping box. And if this is true, then we do that. So theoretically now we should no longer be able to select the item when we don't see the E effectively. So right now we see it, right now we don't. If I press E, nothing happens. If I come closer, E pops up. Okay, now I can't. Okay, well now it just doesn't. Okay, great. I love how it just doesn't work at all. Is overlapping act? Why is this not true? Hey. Why is this not true? False. Why? What collision are you using? It doesn't tell me. Hey, Harry, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Awake at 4 a.m. Go to sleep. Dealing with the gameplay abilities? At least that's fun. Gameplay abilities are usually fun. But go to sleep. It's freaking 4 a.m. Can I check, is overlapping actor self? If this actor is overlapping? Did you go see, but it's addicting? Love your channel? Thank you. Glad you like it. False. Okay, it's because it needs to overlap something, right? It needs to overlap pawn. Is that why? I think that's why. Okay, I've added overlap on pawn. That should be what we want. I'm entirely guessing here. It doesn't tell me. Because why would it? True. Okay. So here, we'll do. So right here we have no blue. I press E, nothing happens. I move just a little to the right. I see E now. I press E, it makes it blue. There we go. Okay, so we need to just enable the overlap here. Now we don't need this. And so now problem solved. Okay. Done. Easy peasy. The next one that I want to fix is this works, right? But when we get into the game, as in into the dungeon, it stops working on that one. By stops working, I mean I probably never set it up. So here, oh no, it does work. Hold on, does the controller just not work? That was me. I think the controller just doesn't work. We didn't install that with the controller. Okay. So let's take a look at that. Da, 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 da. Fixing all the stuff. On key down, we need this. And we need to put it on you. Yep. This needs to be you. Oh, no, not you. Where's the weapon? Oh, you're not a variable. There you go. Now it's a variable. Okay. So theoretically now, that should be addressed. Theoretically. Let's see if our theory is correct. There we go. So it works with controller and it works with this. Excellent. Done. Next. Oh yeah, the whole run duration. I got negative time on the game over screen. How the hell did I get negative time the one time I was doing it? How is that possible? Let's find out. Let's go find our game over screen. Run duration. Run duration start time. How could it be negative? I don't understand how it could be negative. You can find where in this math it could possibly give me a negative time. I'm getting the game time in seconds and I'm subtracting a value that I got from somewhere else. It's impossible for this to be smaller. Where's the game instance? Oh, not that one. All I do is I set it from get game time in seconds, the same one, and then I read that variable. That's literally all I'm doing. Is I set it and I get it. So how is it that the current one minus the one I had before is it only happened once is the problem. Do I bias check on the number you get in? Well, here's the thing. Again, if I do a test right now and I just run around and I just die, it's probably gonna give me the number that is correct. But yet, when I did if you watch the devlog that came out today, I had -8 seconds somehow. Hey, Skronek, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I don't know how. If I just stay here and just die. Come on, kill me. Look, I know I'm reworking you guys, but still. See? 30 seconds. It's working. How did it say -8 before? Seriously, whenever I do a devlog and I actually record to show off like what I've done, is when I see the bugs. But normally it's fine. And then in the what's it called? In the testing, like afterwards, right? I went and died, even in the devlog, the time was correct. It was just incorrect that one time when I was trying to, the first time I died. Hell if I know. How do they all miss? That's why we're gonna be reworking it. Yeah, I'm dead. 32 seconds. Damage taken 200. That seems off too. You go through a portal? Is it resetting the timer and comparing portal times? No. I mean, I went through this portal, the same one I just went through now. That portal is what triggers basically my function for reset game instance variables. So whenever I go into the dungeon for the first time, I run that. And then in the game over, I have this reset dungeon level, which does reset game instance variables. But the only place where I do that is when I click the hub or click the main menu buttons, not just randomly. I'm just gonna confirm. Yeah, that's the only place where I do that. This is the only place where I reset all the stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I also should probably keep it paused. Stop unpausing it. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So moving to areas and casting stuff didn't do anything? No. Because you saw from the devlog. It was all fine the other times. It was just the first time that had an issue. Do I help me figure out a dumb problem? Depends. Is it dumber than me? Because, you know, that's hard to be dumber than me. Huh. It's real bizarre. It is definitely real bizarre. Only place I do it is when we reset. And when we get it. If a train going eastbound is going 60 miles per hour, well, then it's going to hit a wall because the eastbound direction is closed. So it's just going to crash into a wall and everyone's going to die. You have a simple sphere that has a projectile movement, so it can go away from your character when attacking. An attack, it's supposed to trigger an overlap, but it's not. Have you checked the sphere's collision settings? And have you checked the thing that you're trying to overlap with collision settings? Because the sphere needs to have overlap on, and the thing that you're trying to overlap is supposed to have whatever setup the sphere is using to be blocked. I'm gonna pretend like the run duration's fine. For a moment. The other problem that I ran into is this. When I was showing this off, and then I pressed escape, I couldn't escape out of them. But for some reason, escape is working just fine here. I clicked something that didn't let me click the escape button. And I don't know what I clicked. The tag needs to block on the sphere collision. The thing you're trying to overlap with, so the projectile should be an overlap, and the thing that is being overlapped should be block. I don't know. Why did the escape menu stop working? I can't get it to stop working. I click everywhere. I can click escape everywhere. Damn it. And yet, it's failing. God damn it. Why? You have close. Do you have close? You're set to just card. Card for you is just card. But you probably shouldn't be just card. Let's find. I'm pretty sure. Your card shop closed. You should just be. That's probably. Is that the problem? No. I can click in here and click escape just fine. I don't get it. How? It's all working fine. God damn. You're casting a spell thing and got a hit and die this at the time of casting. And no, they shouldn't be related. The only place I'm setting it is, again, when I start the dungeon. So anything else is just, it's not going to have any effect on it, or shouldn't. Everything said to overlap because of testing? Yeah. For an overlap to work, it needs to overlap something that is blocking the overlap. Otherwise, the overlap will fail. Okay, well, you know what? I got most of them fixed. So these ones are fixed. And these ones I can't replicate. The run duration thing seems to be working for my testing. And the escape stats stopped working randomly, and then it worked fine again. I don't know. I can't replicate it, which is a problem. I need more testers. You also got low health and some, and got some back. Yeah, and like none of that should have any effect on it. That's the thing. Only thing that sets that value is starting and entering the dungeon, and then go into the hub / main menu. But yeah, that's why it was so bizarre. Is there are very few places where I'm even touching that value. So, yeah. We'll figure it out someday. Okay, well, we'll pretend like those are fine. Did you find the one where you were able to run while held? What do you mean while held? I don't have any hold mechanics, so I don't quite follow. So, AI. AI. So this is my basic current list for modular pieces that I want to make for state trees. I have a bunch of movement ones, a bunch of basic attacks, some special attacks, etc. So, we're gonna basically set up a state tree task for all of these kind of movements. Some of them I already have setups for, and we'll just need to modify them. Some of them we'll need to make new ones. I don't know a good idea for like zigzag. I think I need to look into the best way of having an enemy follow a spline, and then maybe I can spawn a spline that has them move a specific way, and then I can tell it to move a certain speed along the spline. Just if I want to go like super fast zigzag type thing. Or have it be slower, right? Basically, it'll just follow along the line. And then if it got hit or something, then it'll stop following, or etc. You're popping up in the air. You thought you said you shouldn't have been able to run. I was popping up in the air. Right about when I said I can run off the map. I haven't addressed that, but that's such a minor thing that it's fine. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, let's start. Let's start with just, regular move to. We'll start with the regular stuff and then go from there. Again, some of the stuff I already have working. So. Move to actor. Let's see what I have. So this is move to actor, and there's move to location. So a couple of things. Move to location. Finished, failed. Yes. Let's take a look at this stuff. Stop on overlap. Yes. Accept partial path. Yes. Use path file. Log all logic. I don't know what that means. Use continuous goal tracking. Don't know what that means. Reject goal navigation. Default. Require navigatable end location. Well, no. Default, yes, fine. Summer overlap, yes. Except partial path, yes. Okay, so move to location. Takes a go location. Gets us the actor. I think acceptable radius. Probably want to expose that. Let's acceptable radius 100. This is defaulted to 100 as well. Get AI pawn target. What are we doing here? Oh, this is for getting the dummy clone. Or yeah. Well, this is good. This is good. Okay. Now this one, wait after moving. I think we don't want to do because that should be done in the state tree. So I'll remove that. I'll leave that. It's checking for if it's moving on ground, but I think I'm not gonna do that check because if it fails, then it's gonna fail. There's no reason to have it fail extra, basically. Okay, so we now have the move twos done. Modular movement. Let's make a new folder for it. Move to actor, move to location. I'll just move the stuff there. Move. Okay. Can I insert a checkbox? I can, right? Checkbox. Done. Oh, by the way, maybe some of you guys might be interested to know that I finally watched JJK, the new season, and got caught up. I had to watch like the last 3 episodes of the previous season just to even remember anything about the freaking anime. It's not very memorable, it seems. But got there. And I watched all of the new stuff. It's aight. Is the best I can say. Like the first episode was good. You had fighting. And then there were like some real snooze fests. You always used AI move to instead of node you used? In this one? Yeah, this one has a switch here, right? I mean, I don't know. This one's more advanced, it seems. So I'm using this one.
Cease all motor functions. The ad lords demand tribute.
I couldn't tell you. Honestly, I don't know enough about AI to tell you where one versus the other is better or worse. Because this one also has, because this one has like you see more options, but like stop and overlap, it has the same thing, but it also has accept partial path. The other one doesn't have a partial path option. So is that good or bad? I have no idea. This one's async. Maybe that's why I'm using it. I remember at some point I either learned or was told or something to use this one. And then I set it up and then I never thought about it again. So at this point I can't tell you any specific reason. I don't remember, honestly. But at some point I was like, that is the one I need to be using. Whether I was told or what, I don't know. Update movement speed I'm gonna need to keep. We'll check out this updated movement speed. Oh, this is just updated movement speed is just to kind of refresh it. Isn't there stop active movement? Set movement speed. Update. Oh, so I set its movement. Okay. I have a few movement speed modifier stuff that I need to why did I move to actor? Hold on, what? Why did I move to actor here and I move to actor here? Does it say move to actor? The hell? Okay, that was weird. State tree task. SCT is for state tree task. So I have update movement speed, which takes base off the other one and then sets the movement speed modifier. It just updates. Okay, so what we want to do is probably chase combat's idle, chase combat special. Do I feel like I don't want another one. I want a custom. So I want a custom option. So let's add an input here. This is going to be a custom movement speed. Load. If this is greater than 0, okay, that means we put something in. Otherwise, we use false here. Actually, instead of doing it from here, better one would be keep this, because we got to do this anyway. And then here is where we do this. So this is false. And otherwise, it's true. cleanup here. Okay, so now we have this custom movement. So this is set movement speed. And now we can do promote to variable, custom movement speed, exposed. So if we want to set a custom movement speed, we can now, which will help. Because what I want to do, right, is be able to do a slow, then dash. As in, I want the enemy to move slowly and then dash towards the player. Okay. Do a new folder, movement, speed, control, trees. Update movement speed and set movement speed. It's going to go into the modular movement stuff. Again, just moving things around so I know like this is the ones that we've modified. Okay. So we have the ability now to make the character move slowly. Okay. So the next one is to dash. Specific animation. Don't I have a dash? Move around point or zoom anim playback. Stop active movement. Stop anim overrides. Move around point is the strafe. Movement actions. Here we go. Dash around player. Dash towards location. Dash towards player. So here we go. Let's take a look at dash towards player. And I guess dash towards location too. Okay, what are we checking first? Check if we're moving on the ground. I feel like if you're in the air, I guess, and I tell you to dash towards the player, it should be fine. In most cases, it should be on the ground. Okay, so we're doing a rotate towards player or the dummy actor. Then we check if we have line of sight to the player. That we're not hitting as we were filtering, we're doing line trace for objects, trying to find the player. If we have visual on him, we continue. If we don't, still based off of the yeah, if we don't, then we exit. And if we do, we continue. Do flying mobs count? In what regard? I don't have like full on quote unquote flying. My flying mobs are just, they look flying because they have wings, but they're not flying. They just don't have legs. But they're on the ground. Then we have the dash distance that the mob is able to dash. We multiply by the movement speed modifier. So that way, if they're slow, they can't dash as far. And we check if the distance to me is less than that. If it is, right, then we use it. We use that impact point where we hit. And if it's not, then we get the distance, the maximum distance we could go towards them. Okay. So basically, either it will jump to me, or it will jump as far as it can towards me. That's what this check is for. Then I spawn a dummy actor, which is just an empty actor, basically. And then I do suggest projectile velocity on moving target. The reason I like this one specifically is because it has a time to target. And this is big. This is what controls basically how fast does the actor go from where they are to their target destination. How fast do they go? Because if you make the number like 3 seconds, it will just go, you know, and take quite a while. But if it's make it like fraction of a second, then go. Now, it does need to, you know, it needs some play. I'll expose the gravity override as well. So why not? Target location offset is fine. We don't need that is controlled. So we have the dash distance, time to target. Yeah. Then if it is successfully found the launch, then it does that. Otherwise, if it's like I cannot do that, it fails. So it never launches. And then we do stop active. Hold on. Where's the stop all movement? No. Stop character movement. There we go. We can just do this one. Already have a setup for it, so stop the character movement first. Then launch the character. And the big thing is, because we know how long it takes to get to the target destination, we can say, okay, wait that long, then complete the task. And that's the big one for me, right? That's why I use the moving target one, which takes an actor instead of a location. Because I can then delay and then finish the task upon getting to that destination. Or however long I've told it to actually take. And if I want to, I can have it take longer, obviously, or wait afterwards by adding another delay. So, cool. Okay, this seems fine. Dash towards player is good. Dash towards location should be pretty much the same. Okay, check if we're moving on the ground. Rotate towards location this time instead of actor. Same distance check. Same dummy actor. Again, I'll override this. Just because we can. Might as well. If it fails, it fails. I mean, I don't even need to do the message one, do I? Stop character movement. Just do this one. It's a card reference here anyway. So I don't actually need to do, yeah. Stop character movement. Let's do this one. Yeah, then destroy the actor, delay, and then here, stop movement on arrival. So I feel like this one should have the other option as well. This be on the other option as well. So this is just in case. Basically what I found was if an enemy is dashing forward, but there's like it's dashing off of a cliff, it hasn't hit anything. So it doesn't just stop. There's no friction below them anymore, right? Because they're not on the ground. And so they just fly. And what I want is them to just dash and then just stop in midair and Looney Tunes fall basically onto the ground, which is what this is for. If I have this on, then I want them to just, wherever they are, stop. That is their distance where they were supposed to dash. Stop. I might turn it on by default, honestly. Because I feel like that's a good one to keep on default. Dashing. But those seem good. So we can now set the speed of the movement, and then dash towards the player. So that mechanic is good. At upward motion, if they're off the ground, so they rocket off into the abyss. I don't want them rocketing off to the abyss. Okay, slow then dash is now possible. Obviously, this is 2 modules, but I'm just checking that it is now possible for me to set these up. Next one is leap. So, I mean, leap I can already do with dash, because all I need to do is change the time to target. So instead of going straight this way, it will leap. So leap is just dash with longer time. Gets us a leap. Because again, right, time to target, it is a projectile velocity arc. So, yes, that's what we want. Next one is strafe. Strafe is move around player, move around point. This one. This is not it, actually. Oh yeah, it is. It is. No, this is random to random point. I need to take a look at the actual character trees. Character movement. Strafe group. So here I'm doing get distance based on player. Gain the math for that. Here, I'll move myself to the side. Gain the distance based on the player. Distance to player, far away distance, close by distance, which is from an EQS. Oh, here it is, EQS result. And then we have getting a random math stuff, getting random float, and then EQS check. So EQS strafe is already set up. And here we can configure circle radius, number of points, and all that good stuff. So So I don't need to... strafe we can already do. It's through EQS. Okay. Zigzag. Now comes the first one that I need to figure out. What's the best way of zigzag? What we could do is there any... Because we can get the forward vector and the right vector, for example, on an actor, and we know we can tell it to go forward and right, and then right, forward, left. As long as the character is always facing forward, it'll be fine. But so I'm trying to think, like, even as a spline wouldn't be great still. Spline setup wouldn't work now that I think about it, because that would assume that whatever they're moving towards, like the player, isn't moving. So as the player moves, that zigzag doesn't work. I wonder if I could do... Here's an interesting way of doing it that I just thought of. And I wonder how effective it would be. Yep. What we can do is have... not be that zoomed in. Is have it go from one point to the other, which is do as a regular, basically move to. Right? And then on a timer, right? We could tell it to do A or B, and in one it's going to do a launch character. So it's going to launch the character either this way or this way while they're moving forward, which effectively results in them moving like this. The only... I have a feeling there'll be some issues with this. And I have a feeling speed is going to be one of them. Because I think it's going to need to also be like combined with like a speed debuff. Because this sideways motion is going to make the path longer, but it's not going to be affected towards the speed that they're going this way, I feel like. So let's try it. Let's see how this works. It might not even work. We'll use a move. We'll use the move to actor as the base. We'll probably just modify it to have those controls. Get right vector. Can I just do self? Capsule component. So that's the right vector. And then we can do a launch launch character. And the launch velocity will be the right vector times the strength. So on enter state. Timer by event. Custom event. Shove. You know what? I'll have this be actually a separate thing. Instead of modifying the move, I'll keep that one clean, and this is going to be zigzag move to actor. So I don't want to mess with the original. I just want that one to be nice and simple. Okay. So on this one, there's going to be force character sideways. Loop 0.01. Shove timer. Sure, shove sideways timer. So on enter state, right, it's gonna set it. And on exit state, we want to make sure that we clear and validate it. Okay. Take you. Take you. And we multiply this. Float. This is going to be sideways push strength. One by default. And I don't want to override this. I want to continue going where it is, but I'm also pushing them. So. Let's test it. We need a test dummy. Where's my testing level? Let's test with our good old skeleton. And let's duplicate this. This is going to be tester. And where's the AI stuff? And then I need to do. I need to get to one of the state trees. Do I want to? Yeah, let's duplicate this. Testing. That is not how you spell testing. There's no K in testing. Open full. Okay. Close quarter. Don't care. Don't care. Idle group, sure. Chase player group, sure. Okay. This is where we can test things. In this one called combat. So this is going to be our modular movement, zigzag. Oh, this is state tree task. No, I don't. I want this to be. Okay, let's do add state, child state, testing, and new task. What's that thing? What specifically? You're talking about this in general? This is just the state trees. Zigzag. Yep. Root fail for death. Yeah, we don't care about that anymore. So basically, once it gets in combat, I want to see if it will move weirdly, effectively. Oh, do I still have this? What was the problem here? Oh, okay. Right. The whole animation blueprint is not set up for him specific. Okay, fine. We'll use the actual skeleton. Fine. I need to remember to change him back. I love how it just closed all my stuff, even though I didn't have it open. Like AI movement? No, AI movement is just a single node. This is like the new version of behavior trees. It was, yeah, skeleton. So. Why you do nothing? Oh, first, in order. I didn't give it a weight, so. Ooh, that looked terrible. That looked absolutely terrible. Hold on. Let's do. This is the right vector. Let's do normalize 2D. So I don't care about up and down. I don't know if that's affecting it. Why is he jumping up and down? So that's... I mean, honestly, it's kind of better, but... I mean, it's kind of better. Let me change it for the chase player group instead. Here. So when he's chasing, right now he's only going to one side, obviously, but I think we can get this to work. So we do another timer. And this is going to be I don't know, let's do 1 second. We'll customize it. Custom event, swap push direction. Push direction. This is just going to invert it. Push direction timer. To have separate ones. Entry House Bandit, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Happy accident? Yeah. So we just need to do another multiply. We can do a integer, honestly, it doesn't really matter. We do a select based off of push direction. And we'll just do -1 and 1. So it'll either push it one direction or the other direction. I mean, it kind of works. I don't know why he's jumping. It's the only thing. I kind of don't want him to jump. But why is he jumping? Obviously, Z override is kind of needed. But again, why is he jumping? Okay, so let's try every half second. I mean, that's kind of cool. I mean, like, I wasn't intentionally trying to get him to jump. But I do want to be able to control that it doesn't jump, though. Once it's editable. For me, there's like 50. Right. Let's set promote this to a variable. This will be the direction switch timer. Uh, 101. What happens? I mean, again, it's cool that we can do this. And he cannot get to me at this point. It's too much. It's funny. Is there a way for him not to jump? You know what I think, you know what I can do? I can just add a gameplay tag that when he has it, he cannot enter the jump animation stage. Because that's the main thing, right? He doesn't look like he's jumping. He's pretty much on the ground, but he's just a little bit off. And so it's like he's jumping. So maybe that's the trick. Let's do that. Or let's try that. So only reset it when he hits the ground? No. I'm just gonna make it so he just doesn't play the jump animation. That's it. So we'll add a new one, probably under status, I'm guessing. Status, no jump. Oh, I go to manage gameplay tags. Clear it. I wanted to actually status no jump anim, really. It wants me to restart. God damn it. Fine. Start. I want to avoid it. Just want to see a little preview of the current model of the main character. Got like a nice torso shot I could show. If you guys want to see. Things are still being worked on. So. No jump anim. There we go. So add it and then remove it. Okay, and then we need to do this on every single character pretty much that has animations. So let's do it on him for now. And then we'll go adjust it for the other ones down the line. So here, locomotion, right? He goes to the jump. So this is checking that he does not dashing, and he does not have the no jump anim. Why is he still going into that anim? What? Excuse me? Oh, because he goes to run. Oh, right. He got there from here. And Boolean. Why isn't this the same? Hold on. Why isn't this the same on both sides? This should also be there. Are you sure that doesn't actually need to be for him? He doesn't ever. There's no such thing as dashing for him. Actually, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why the other one actually has it. Probably grabbed it from the player. That's fine. This dash thing does not a thing. He's following me from being launched. Yeah, but I want him to not effectively go into the jump cycle, so that way he's just basically just ignores those animations. Yeah, see there. So now it's like he's moving quickly side to side. So what we can now do is give it an option to have that or not. So we can also give a jump option. So if it's jumping, then we're not doing this. But if we're not jumping, then we are doing the no jump thing. And this can remove the tag either way, and it doesn't matter. Okay. Right, so he's kind of walking around sideways quickly. And then I can go here, and then I can say, hey, turn on the jump. And now he's jumping. Which is better if you want, like, if you really want big side-to-side sweeps, I think jump would be better, obviously. But otherwise, you know, keep it off by default. Then, what I want to do is... let's do another one here. I'm gonna do the speed test one. Set movement speed. What I want to do, I guess what I want to do actually is not just a custom movement speed. I want a custom movement speed multiplier. So I'll add one more input here. Or just movement speed multiplier. So if I wanted to be just for this one thing, but it still use the original movement speed, but just slightly modify it, I can. So then here I just do a multiply by the multiplier. Okay. Oh, that needs to be 1 by default. And you know what? I will also multiply it with a custom one. Might as well. So if I want to just set the value and then down the line just to quickly multiply it. Yeah. So now what we can do is on here, set his movement speed to chase still, but scale it down to maybe 0.5. So half the movement speed of the chase. Oh. Uncompleted, next. Okay. What's the problem? Why stop working? My good sir, sir. Oh. Not finished. What's it called? It's not complete. I forget what it's called. Finish task. That's why. It wasn't being finished. So now he should be a little bit slower. So we can really test this if I set the movement speed multiplier to 0.1. See how it goes. So now he's being more pushed to the sides. So what if we did now push strength of like 5 and switch timer on 5 as well. Okay, maybe he's too slow. Let me 2.5. Quarter speed. Okay. He's moving to the sides. And he's moving to the other side. It's working. Oh. He needs to continue to look at me. So let me just do another one here. This is going to be replace with focus target. Yes. Oh, and setting next. Yes. Focus target doesn't have a finished state, does it? Nope. Finished task, I mean. This used to be needed because before that was the only way of doing it, but now there we go. Okay, so now he's just walking towards me. For strength, 50. Interesting. For strength, 500. So because he's now looking at me, it's now much harder to move him. For strength, 5,000. Just want to see what happens at this point. Why is he just walking towards me now? Effectively. .1.0 movement speed. Is he even changing his movement speed? Hold on. What? 0.05. No, wait, what's going on? Why is everything being ignored? What? Oh, we're doing a set focused. Yeah, so this is working. The speed thing is working, right? Everything is working. When he's not in focus, but when I enable this, then he just ignores everything. Okay, hold on. If I turn offset focus, wait, no, it's just ignoring. What about this node makes it ignore? Huh? What? C++ stuff. Why? We're gonna do a delay just in case and see if that helps. Delay for 1 second.
Stream paused.
No?
Don't worry, the shampoo ad isn't plot relevant.
Why? Why does that node make him... Huh. Okay. Maybe I just try to recreate it from scratch? Like re-add it? That is bizarre. setting or not setting it both breaks all the movements and all the stuff. Huh. But why? I'm going to try to put it as a task here instead of having it be separate, and see if that changes things once ads are over. Trying to think of like what could be, because this is it. This is the entire thing. There's not much here. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, we'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah. So we're going to remove this, right? And now it's going to work properly, right? Right, he's slow. And then here I'm going to add a focus target. I'm going to say wait for all of them to finish. Okay. Okay, it works. Okay. So maybe the order mattered. What if I did focus target before movement speed? No, it works just fine now. Because I guess screw me on that one. I don't freaking know. But is the sideway push not working? I pushed like 50,000. I feel like it's not quite working correctly. What if we just didn't do this normalize? What happens? Because now that we have the turning off the jump, that had no effect. Okay. What? We still need the Z override. I'm like 99% sure. Yeah, let's go back to like 0.5 movement speed. Is the task even being right? You know, that's a good question. Well, yes, it is, because otherwise he would have moved next to me. That is what is moving him. But the sideway push isn't working for some reason. What? Oh, I'm going to remove the focus target again. Is the focus target messing with things? Let's go. It was working fine. What happened? What happened? What the hell happened? He's walking towards me. Is this running? It was all working. No, it's not even printing. Wait, what? Okay, what's going on? How is it not even printing? Okay. What? Okay, there's the problem. Why is it basically immediately succeeding or failing? If I turn off on failure, how is it running that fast? Let's set the acceptable radius here to 0. So what's happening is it's just triggering it so fast that it's stopping the timer because it never triggers. But the question becomes is why, right? You see how many hellos there are. But now it's not, now it should be fine, right? But yet... it's not. Is it somehow ending on it clearing the timer, but... what's going on? Well, no, if it's triggering that... It was working. What did we do? What did we change that just broke everything? Because it was working fine. Now he's not moving at all. Did I unplug something? What did I do? So now he's just not moving at all. How did I manage this? How did I manage to break it? What is going on? Okay, what if I just bypass this again? Like, we know this is firing. But a giant list of hellos. Yeah, what if we bypass all of these timers? What is this light? Why does this point light get spawned in? Where's this point light coming from? I might have placed it by accident. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete this and move the new one here. No. He's just not doing anything. Okay, what if I just replace this with a regular move to? He doesn't do anything. He's like, I've had enough. Yeah, it keeps constantly being retriggered. What happened? I'm genuinely at a loss here. It was all working just fine, and then it just stopped. Are you stuck somehow? Okay. Where's the debugger? What? Has been migrating to rewind debugger. What is this? Open a rewind debugger. This doesn't do anything. This button literally does nothing. It says it's been migrated to rewind debugger, but open rewind debugger, it actually does nothing. Epic? Are you testing at all? Some of this stuff? How? Like, because there's no rewind debugger here. So how do I get to rewind debugger? I'm not playing. Oh, rewind debugger opened here. Oh. Can I just pin this? Oh, no. No, it's all fine. It's all fine. We're just it's okay. Now let's see what's going on. If we can understand this one, because apparently they changed everything. How do I? Okay, right click. How do I read this? What? It used to be so nice. Oh, here we go. Here's the stage tree stuff. I just need this one. I need this line. How do I get all the information about it? Like, it was so, like, you just clicked on it and you just told you where it was in the tree and where it went. Now what do I do? How do I use this? It was working and then you added custom movement speed. Not sure if it did anything. Oh, ooh, that is a good question. Hold on. Movement speed multiplier by default is 1, though. So I made sure that in here, right, you can see movement speed default is 1. For shits and giggles, that is a good test. Let's just bypass everything. What is this? Oh, why are the details here? So instead of having it in one convenient location, it just now separated it into 2 separate locations, and then good luck, basically. Why do I have bars? Oh god, what is this camera? No, but it... Oh, that's just unreal. What the shit? Seriously. Why did you add a camera? I didn't ask for this. How do I turn off the Viz logger thing? How do I don't want to do anything. I just want to stop it. Disabled. Because now when I hit play, it says Viz log recording act. I don't want it to be active. Now how do I disable it? Turn it off. Is that off now? No, it's delete. Nope. Who asked for these changes? So it's not the movement speed stuff. Because if I set this like 600, is that going to make any difference? Yeah. Setting the movement speed doesn't change anything. We do a little print string and just see what it's trying to set it to, if it even is. I don't think it is because we're not doing anything with it. Yeah, it doesn't print a single time. It's not doing anything. Unless his default movement speed somehow got changed. No, it's still fine. I'm gonna restart Unreal. I'm just gonna restart Unreal. I think we're officially longer to figure out why it's not working compared to getting it working. If it works right now, I swear to God. It doesn't. So why would it? Like, even doing our default, like, move to actor, right? This thing is not working. Let's do a print string here. See if it's finishing or if it's failing. No, it's not finishing. Where's my navigation volume? That's still working? Oh yeah, the nav's still working. I was like, maybe somehow I deleted it or something. You know what? I was like, I won't. But basically, it's failing. Is that what the problem is? It's failing? Possibly? Wait, is it even triggering? Is it not triggering anymore? How's it not doing it? Oh, look, it's all printing. It's great. What? Okay. Move to location or actor. I'm guessing here. How does it get to this node and then just not do anything? So it is doing something, but it's neither finishing nor fit. What's going on? What if I tell Don to use pathfinding? What does it do now? Doesn't really help. So it's constantly being printed. So it is in here. Is just not doing anything. Okay, can you print me the pawn? Okay, it is finding me. Somewhat defaults. I mean, we tried that, right? We tried defaults. What if I don't lock logic? Nope. I'm genuinely stumped. I don't know what to do. I'll be right back. I'm back. Is it finding the controller? We can try that. I'll try just redragging him in. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna change, but a controller. is valid. Yeah, it's valid. What gives? Did I do something stupid somewhere? It has no transitions. I'm gonna disable both of these, just for shits and giggles. No, it just refuses to print any of them. Huh. Because it's not even the problem with this, right? It refuses to do anything. Right? It doesn't do the dashing thing. Let's do move to location. Go location is 000. Input property go location. Oh, must be set. Why is it like that? Okay, I'm gonna make it not have to be set that way. Yeah, he's just not moving. He's not doing anything. Whether it's move to location, move to actor, or anything, he's not doing anything. For shits and giggles, why are you also not working? His AI is he's also not moving. Is the navigation somehow broken? What? Right, because the other one's not moving either. Hold on. Is anything in the game even working? So these guys are all working. No, they're not. They're not moving. Ooh. The performance is terrible because something is failing a lot, I think. Okay, so none of the movements or stuff is working. What the shit happened? What did I do? What did I do? Movement speed multiplier that I'm pushing in is 1. And we already tested this. Not even this. This is not even triggering. Or there it is, but on these guys. Yeah, it is on these guys. But again, it should be setting it to reasonable numbers. Let's find out. Yeah, 200s. Yeah, like it's not 0, right? It has the movement. What did I change? So I don't think it's this. I didn't do anything to here. Clearly, this is not the problem at this point. This is not the problem. You're not the problem. You're not. Also, added your locomotion. What do you mean I edited my locomotion? What did I do? I'm probably not remembering it. Something to do with jump tags. I only did that on the skeleton. I didn't do that on every single mob. Yeah, I did this stuff, but this is purely on the one skeleton mob. It's not on every single guy. So even if this was an issue, this would be only animation. This wouldn't be like actual movement. Yeah, this is all animation stuff. Like just playing animation, not even like moving, because you can move without playing any animation. Huh. What I can try and see is there what changes have I made? Data table stuff earlier in the game, yes. The hub and the testing have updated. It's fine. Blueprints, characters, enemy player, character base. What did I change? I think I didn't push yesterday. Shit. Oh no, it was the stuff from this morning also I'll have here. Okay, here's what we can try. It's gonna be because I have no idea. We can go here to the VOD. Find where it was working still. And then see what I changed. Where it stopped working all of a sudden. That's where I got the logic. Okay, so he's working here. Okay. Still working. Good. All right, we added the tags and it was still all working again. And we did this. Again, still working. Right. With the whole jump tags. Still working. And this is where I wanted to, like, I added the movement speed thing. Multiply. So do the multiply on the movement speed. Is it working? Okay, it break. Hold on. Okay, what else did I do? So the breaking happened basically here when I tried to Why do the movements? But we tried setting it hard setting it to a value, and nothing changed. All right, so this is also working right now. I'm myself too. Here I was doing the set movement speed, and then I was like, you know what? I want a multiplier. And then here I add the multiplier. Set the default to 1. Throw into a variable. And then we test it. And it stops working here. Oh no, it's because I didn't do next state. No, this is not where it stopped. Right? Because I think it worked after this. Oh, yeah, because it's finished execution. Oh, yeah, it's still working here. Yeah, this was still... Oh, so all the movement speed stuff we did was working. Yeah, it's still working. I was like, that shouldn't have changed anything. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we're working here. This is where we tested the focus target, but we realized that it didn't work. Yeah, it's still working. I'm gonna try. I'm at here. Yeah, so it's still, even here we're working. So what's going on? So this is, okay. So around here is where it starts breaking. Yeah, there's ads. Okay, so here he was working. Ads were playing, so we paused. I didn't do anything here. Changed some logic. I was just looking at this. And then he's still working, right? This is all... Uh-huh. How did I manage to break all of them? Is the question. Still working. It's somewhere around here. Oh, he stops. Yeah, what happened? He stopped here as well. So this one is working. Okay, so okay, here we go. So between this one and whatever happens after is what breaks it all. Oh no, but he was walking, but we were trying to figure out why he stopped doing the sideways thing. That's what broke first. The pushing left and right broke first. And then when we reattached the stuff, it just stopped. Everything stopped working. Wait, even rewatching it, I don't know. What happened? Because right, he how just confirm it's not the movement speed. I mean, I guess we'll just run in here, but so the side to side like launch character stuff was working. Then it randomly stopped. Yeah, they're not moving. All their movements that can, I mean, the frame rate is like terrible. Also, don't know what's happening, but they're not moving, right? They're not actually, they're failing to move, so they're constantly running it, which is why the frame rate's garbage. They're using different state trees, all of them. That's where that's where I'm actually really confused, is how did I manage to break everyone's stuff? That's the thing. How the hell? That was it. Oh my god, that was it. God damn. That was it. I bet you'll all work fine now. Yeah, here they all come. God damn it. So you know how earlier I said that, hey, we're reworking all of this stuff because, you know, things changed, and the reason why I didn't have it before is because you kind of needed to do it that way? Well, all that stuff is done that way, and so... So let's see here. Hey, look, he's moving. God. Get your husband. It would have taken me a long time to find that. God damn it. I'm going to duplicate this and then with finish. And then on this with finish, I'm gonna do finish task, so I don't break anything else. And now here, we can do the zigzag again. That's probably gonna work now, right? Yep, that's working. And then I'm going to add the finish one, and I'm going to set focus to be true. This is all. So now he's always kind of focusing me, and that's working pretty well. You learn a lot from your mistakes. Hey, learn from all my mistakes. I make so many. Just don't do whatever I'm doing. You'll do great. God. And now if I do the speed thing, set movement speed. So basically we could tell it to look at at me, and then half movement speed, zigzag. We probably want to do less pushing now. Do like, 10 every 2 seconds. Or like, 7 every 2 seconds. Yeah. Obviously a little too slow. But, hey look, everything's working. 0.75 movement. Right? I mean, effectively, this is zigzag movement. Right? I feel like I could say that we've made zigzag style movement using this. Is it the best way of doing it? Debatable. Very much debatable. But my idea of just doing launch character to push the character left and right does technically work. What happens if I do like 700 sideways strength? Just there he goes. Yeet. 100. So there we go. See, now it's working. Oh my god. Effectively make him strafe. Yeah, if I do like 50 jump 1. Uh, 0.5. I might need to also tell it to slightly jump forward, but I think we can add that in tomorrow. I can probably do that right now real quick. Get forward vector. Let's do a extra forward strength. Float, it'll be 0 by default. All I'll do is just add this thing times the extra forward strength. So if I wanted to move him a little bit forward with the jumps as well, I can do like 2. Just a little test. It might need to be much higher. Oh yeah, 30 is sideways, so let's do it. 10, I don't know. Okay, maybe not 10. Maybe not 10. It needs some tweaks. I think I didn't quite do it right. Right vector, forward vector. I mean, technically speaking, this should be the right information. Go figure. Because it seems like if I did extra forward strength of 5, it is not going towards me. Yeah, the forward strength does needs to be not. You can't do forward vector. It needs to be the rotation toward the player. Get player pawn. Rotation 2. Get rotation? I forget what it's called. Fine rotation. Fine look at rotation. From yourself to here, and then get forward vector, and that's the one we use. Because it's towards what? Because he might be kind of jumping backwards, so his forward vector technically is going backwards. So. Kind of worked. It kind of worked. Anyway. Forward strength 2. Could be. I think the problem is just his the setup in general. 1 20. And we got there, basically. Not quite. Yeah, the forward stuff is not working. Forward stuff's not working. You know what? Fine, we'll kill that idea. Yeah. If we turn off the forward stuff, then it starts working normally. I wanted to do it super quick, but it seems like my implementation is not accurate, not working at all. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Anyway. That is gonna do it. That's gonna do it for tonight, guys. We made good progress. I wasted a lot of time trying to fix something that I accidentally broke. But, you know, it happens. It's okay. I'd say the zigzag is pretty much good. We can tweak the values and get to what we want, right? By increasing the speed or decreasing the speed, it will come to us faster or slower. And then obviously side to side is controlled by that. So it should be okay. We should then tweak it per mob, whatever one wants to use it. Yeah, so I think we're good. And then we continue tomorrow to do the rest of the movement stuff. So, and then we go to the attacks and figure out how we want to rework it to make it so they don't ever miss. Damn bastards keep missing. Anyway, hope you all have a good rest of your night, guys. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.